Hi, today I'd like to talk to everyone about Impaction. Impaction is a pretty controversial issue. It doesn't seem to have very much student or faculty support, and I don't think the administration really likes the idea, but they're forced to do something about the numbers, the amount of people, and the funding. The problem with Impaction is that it limits opportunity for people who are already struggling for an equal stake. As citizens, as stakeholders, they've been marginalized enough already by things like environmental racism and gentrification. And I'd just like to offer the perspective of two people that are on the front lines of this, educators and people who live in the area. First, we'll talk with Summer Brantner, a master's degree in sociology and a lecturer at Cal State LA. She's also the director of Project Rebound, who helps formerly incarcerated people matriculate, get their degree, and get reestablished in the community. And this population is greatly affected, as are some others. Next will be Daisy Herrera. She's got a master's degree, a dual master in Latin American Studies and Mexican American Studies. And she has a lot to say on the issue as well. So with that, I'll give it to the experts.
So hi, I'm Summer Brantner. I'm the coordinator for Project Rebound at Cal State LA. So if you were to ask me the question, what is Impaction? Impaction basically means that the university is turning away otherwise eligible students, students who have met the minimum criteria to be admitted to the CSU. And the way that this has negatively impacted the work that I'm doing is that we have students who are coming from, we're serving formerly incarcerated students and also currently incarcerated students. That being said, one of the rules of Impaction that was handed down was that we were not going to consider those who had a majority of their coursework outside of our service area. Now this is all happening at the same time that Project Rebound is being established as a legit state-funded program. So many of the students that we're serving come from many different backgrounds, which completely falls in line with our university's mission of inclusion and diversity. The only problem with the students that we were serving as far as them getting admitted and how they were negatively affected by Impaction was that most of their coursework was outside of our service area. One of the reasons why this is by no fault of their own other than that they were incarcerated. So as they're trying to turn their lives around and reintegrate back into society, they've reached out to our program here at Cal State LA for assistance. As we worked with them towards transfer, it came to our understanding that Impaction was being pipelined and that they are now going to be dinged because they don't have all of their coursework in the service area. We don't have any community colleges that offer transferable coursework to incarcerated individuals. So this puts them in what we've referred to as a double bind. So that is how Project Rebound has been negatively impacted by Impaction, for lack of a better word. And I think one of the ways that this could have been remedied is if the left hand was talking to the right hand. This is really at an administrative level. So we hope that this is going to get worked out. Thank you.
My name is Daisy and I'm a graduate of Cal State LA, and I now work on campus as the Administrative Support Coordinator for the Center for Engagement, Service, and Public Good. And I do a lot of community outreach and community activism. And basically the Cal State University systems were actually designed to assist students from underserved communities in achieving upward mobility and earning a degree. Impaction will do the quite opposite and actually exclude the very same students that this university is supposed to help. Raising the minimum GPA would only exclude these students who barely complete their studies because they had to either assist their families by having a full-time job, having 2 jobs, help raising siblings, or even having to take a break from their studies to do any of those tasks. These students who believed that Cal State LA would be their ticket to a bright future will now be excluded and their dreams shattered because the university turned their backs on them and declared Impaction. For the sake of our communities and for the leaders of tomorrow, we must not let Cal State LA declare Impaction.
Right, well there you have it, folks. I'm a formerly incarcerated student. I earned most of my transferable units in out of the area junior colleges, so If Impaction had been declared 6 months earlier, I'd have been screwed. Left high and dry. At best, I would have been sent to CSU out of the area where I may not have had the support network or even be able to afford to go to. So it seems like at all levels, but the highest, Impaction is not a popular policy. And I would advocate and hope that anyone seeing this would cast their vote against it, and if anyone has a better solution, we'd love to hear it. Thank you. Bottom line, resist Impaction. That's all I got for today.